What's up, you guys? It's your favorite cutie, Tati, here again, showing up for you guys, showing up for myself, and we are building community around here. If you're new here, every single day I post a video where I just talk about things that are on my mind. It could be a current event, it could be like a post that I saw, it could be just me yapping. I feel like this is the perfect time to yap. So literally, I was thinking yesterday, like, you know how everything is changing, and sometimes I wonder, like, is my content too heavy? But I think naturally, these are the things that I think about. These are the things that I have to, like, just stay true to, stay true to myself. And you know what? Because these are the things that, like, resonate with me the most are typically, like, just maybe, like, heavier ideals. And, like, things about, like, politics and religion and things like that. It makes me nervous because it's just like that's me being very vulnerable. And while I understand that, like, I could choose the easy route and just put out some cutesy, like, whatever, like, there's times for that. But also I feel like now is the time to be, like, very vocal about things, because we may not have the freedom of speech. Like, these are things that are being challenged every single day. Like, surveillance and censorship is up. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, why not use my voice while I can? I would regret actually not speaking out more if the event was that they had changed everything tomorrow. And I feel like we take a lot of things for granted in America. And I think that that's also how we got here, because I think that people, including myself, kind of thought that, it can't get that bad. Like, this is America. Like, this is the land of the free. Like, this is where, we do our thing. And while, the land of the free looks different for everybody, as we can tell, especially now these days, to a certain extent, this is, I still believe, one of the best places, like, in the world. And it's not because we're perfect. It's not because there's an absence of the isms and the phobias. It's not because of that. It's because of still the spirit of the people, and feeling like you can do anything, if you put the work in. The whole bootstrap situation, like, and I know that that's cliche as well, and that's problematic. But however, it's just like that idea that you can have a dream that you want and be like, yeah, I'm going to go after, I'm going to work hard, and I'm going to do this. And, and you can use all these tools at your advantage. You can use the fact that you have free speech to make a YouTube channel and talk about whatever you want to. And for the most part, not have to be too censored. Like, yes, that comes with a lot of bullying online. That comes with, like, a lot of hate speech that might come back. That's what people who, put themselves out there, receive, along with a lot of love. But honestly, it's beauty that it's even possible. Like, what I'm saying? That's one of the things that makes us very different. We're not the only country who, can use our speech, but it's just one of the beautiful things about living in America. Because it's just like, when I think about moving to other countries, like, I feel like I would still need to mourn the fact that I would have to leave this place that I was born in. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I was thinking about the things that I love about it, and I'm just like, now is the time to speak up. Like, I think that me, in my own way, whether the audience is large or small, just me using my voice and sharing what I know, and also letting you guys know I'm not a professional at nothing, okay? I'm just speaking freely and just hoping to encourage more people to look at everybody through a more loving human lens. So when I talk about women's rights, I talk about that because that is a loving thing to do, to want to see women and men and anybody else live the best life that they can live, and realize that that can happen without, needing to step on other people, is a part of the conversations that need to continuously be had. Because I watched a post about this guy, and he was saying how he would go to, like, the rallies or whatever for, like, Trump, or, like, the far right stuff, and he would have conversations with people. And he said what was more effective was just getting people to kind of just, one, think about what they actually believe, and then also, like, challenge it in a way that they can go home and question it themselves. Because honestly, I think it's very human for the first thing for us to do when we see something that we've been taught to disagree with is to say no, and to reject it, and to, you know, talk about what we were taught in our beliefs, because we always want to be right. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think it's just a human thing. So it's just like when you're trying to talk to people, which I feel like is so necessary, even though we understand all of the people who are mad that, you know, people ignored the blatant red signs of having another presidency by Trump. Yes, it's frustrating, but at the end of the day, us being able to have more conversations so that people can question what are their actual beliefs, and people can wake up and see that, you know, maybe some of the things that they're aligning themselves with, maybe they realize that that's not actually what they believe. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think some people maybe just be like dark like that and want to see people suffer. That may be true. There's all kinds of people. I don't want to argue that there's no like evil people in the world or people who have evil intentions, because there's all kinds of people. There's good, there's bad, this is the universe where possibilities are infinite. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I think that most regular people that I see walking around every day, I think that those people want to just have a good life, want to be able to afford the things that, you know, make life feel comfortable and good, and, you know, want to have a family and feel safe and have, you know, be in a good environment and have good foods to eat, and, you know, all of those things. I think that those things are important to everyone. So I think that more conversations, no matter how frustrating they may be, no matter how much, you know, your pushback you might get about it, I think being somebody who has an unconventional thought and sharing it is also very powerful, because that gives us just a new sounding boards to grow from and like think about. And I don't know, what do you guys think about this? This is very interesting. So it's really interesting because sometimes when I come on here, obviously with me trying to do this every single day, I don't always know exactly what I'm going to talk about, but I feel like this really worked out really, really good. And I feel like I'm a philosopher a little bit. Like, honestly, I call myself like a baddie philosopher because, yes, I like to look cute. I like to, you know, do all the cutesy things. But then also I really do like to have deep thought about like people and how we interact with each other, and wondering why it is that sometimes we could get put on default mode. Like, you know, I feel like a lot of people, how you're raised and the things that are put into you as a child, and then seeing that act out, it can act as like a shield of sorts sometimes to see other points of view. And I think that's how it is. You know, you don't know something until you know it. And I think we all constantly, if we're seekers of truth, find this out often, that, you know, like, oh, wow, I learned something new about myself that I thought I knew myself so well. Or, oh, wow, I really see this topic differently than I saw it 5 years ago. And being able to like have those conversations with yourself, and then also others, to see if maybe like you can open up the minds of other people. Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please make sure you guys follow me at Oh Your Name Is Tati everywhere. And also, it's The Tati Show on Instagram and on YouTube. Tati Show is coming soon. Love y'all so much. If you can, please hype this video, like it, comment, subscribe, all of the good things, okay? And follow for more. Mwah.